All right, welcome back to Mastering the SAT with me. I'm Kane. We're up to Module 2. Time for some overall strategies and some specific tactics to help you get through the SAT. So, last time, what did we talk about? We discussed that the SAT has undergone a few changes over the decades. It's a bit of a different test now than it used to be, especially because now it has a writing section in addition to the critical reading and the math. The SAT has 3 components. They're each scored between 200 and 800 for a combined score of 2400. That's your goal score, right? If you can get up to a 2400, you are golden. Though of course, not everyone's going to get there. Overview of what we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to go over the overall strategy for your approach to mastering the SAT. We're also going to talk about the tactics you'll learn within our program that you can use on the test. They're going to be a bit strange. They might seem a bit difficult, but don't worry, they're all designed to increase your score and they all work. They're time tested, they're proven, so don't even worry about it. A point-by-point preview. We're going to talk about studying for the SAT, time management, owning the test booklet. That means using it like you own it, which you do. Using process of elimination wisely. Now, process of elimination is the key to any multiple choice test, so we're going to go over it quite a bit. Gridding your answers. This is a really important strategy we have that you might not learn elsewhere. And the importance of guessing. Guessing is crucial on the SAT. I'm going to show you why in a bit. Studying for the SAT is the first topic today. The SAT reasoning test is a standardized test, so that means it has to be consistent from test to test to ensure its reliability as a measuring tool. Now that makes sense, it's a standardized test, right? That means that each time they give it, it has to be pretty similar. They don't have to use the exact same questions, but it has to be that each test is almost exactly as difficult as any other test. So what does that mean? That means that you can study. You can know what to expect because they can't change things up randomly. They can't throw a curveball at you, right? They can't make something different. It has to be basically the same thing from test to test. Use that to your advantage. We're going to study that. Through our course, Mastering the SAT, we're going to teach you everything you need to know about the SAT. Preparing for the SAT can require a significant amount of time. It is true. Depending on the ultimate score you'd like to receive, you may have to devote some time to studying. Plan to spend some time every single day preparing for the SAT. No matter how long you have until the test, whether you've got months and months or you've got a week or two, you need to spend every day studying for the SAT. Why? That's because that's how our brains work. Our brains are much better at learning if we do something every single day than if we do it all in one big chunk on one day. That's why cramming for tests in school is a terrible idea. 30 minutes a day, every day, is much better than that same amount of time every week. Even though you're putting the same amount of time into it, not as helpful. Review our online modules frequently. That means even if you've seen one of our modules, you can watch it again and again, right? There are going to be about 25 modules here. Use them to your advantage. You have them, so watch them as many times as you want. A little bit more on studying. You're always going to want to have the right tools. You're going to work with number 2 pencils. Those are the pencils you must use when you actually take the test. You're going to want an appropriate scientific calculator when you get to the math. Don't worry about it for this program because we're just doing critical reading. Sometimes calculators can be helpful on the math sections, not for anything else, but becoming familiar with how your calculator works can really be useful. You don't want to be messing around with your calculator, but that's for your math program, so don't worry about it now. Now you do want a dictionary nearby. Dictionaries are really important for what we're doing here in critical reading. Why? Because you need to increase your vocabulary. It's really important. Whenever you see a word you don't know, look it up in the dictionary. A lot of students will just see words they don't know and breeze right through them. Say, whatever, I don't know that word, so I'm not worried about it. The whole point is increasing your vocab. Look up words you don't know. It doesn't have to be a paper dictionary.